Hi guys, welcome back to my video. My name's Jenny and I help people transcend their limits. So in today's video, I wanted to touch on why children of trauma are more likely to experience money blocks than those who haven't experienced trauma. So if you're an adult and you've maybe had a bit of a traumatic childhood, or maybe even if you're an adult and you've had a traumatic experience, the undeniable fact is that you're more likely to be harbouring negative emotional patterns which are affecting your ability to earn or receive abundance. Okay, now let me explain this in a bit more detail. If you consistently experience trauma and it had such a negative emotional impact on you, you have embedded those emotional patterns in your system. You're going to be running the same patterns over and over and over again, which over time affects your whole personality, it affects the way you think, it habitually affects the way you feel. And what this is going to do is generally decrease and decrease and decrease your energy states, to a point where your set point is going to be lower than it was before your traumatic event or your traumatic childhood or your whatever it was. Okay, so let me just recap that again. You had your trauma, you had your traumatic event, which led to negative emotional patterns being embedded in your body, which then became habitual because you become addicted to your stress hormones and you become addicted to your emotions, which then gradually decreases your set point, your energy set point, which then makes it harder for you to be resonating at those higher levels for you to be able to receive money, receive abundance, and maybe you do receive it, but maybe you lose it straight away. Okay, so if that makes sense for everyone. So I mean, it's a difficult pill to swallow that if you've had a traumatic event, and you know, it seems a bit unfair that then the rest of your life is going to be negatively impacted. Now, there is a way around this, and this is to let go of the negative emotion that you experience, because otherwise it's just going to keep just digging away at you, it's going to keep impacting you, it's going to keep bringing you down. It's going to run the same cycles of emotional patterns over and over and over again, okay? The beautiful thing is we can let it go. Now, what does letting it go mean? Well, this is based on the work by Dr. Hawkins. He is just a beautiful man. He's passed away now, but his work was really, really just quite incredible. And he is the author of some books. Two of his most famous ones are Power versus Force and Letting Go. And this is what this video is based on. I wanted to give you guys a quick snapshot of if you are having money blocks, or if you are having like any blocks in life, whether it's financial or relationship or health, or generally there's a roadblock, right? Whatever it is, then you can apply this to any of them. So what Dr. Hawkins says is that when we do experience trauma, or we do have, you know, a negative event, we can't really handle the emotions. Particularly as children, we kind of lose the ability to address them, to overcome them. So what we do is either unconsciously repress them or consciously suppress them, because we just can't physically handle it. So we just, you know, bury it down, which is very common if you've had trauma. Of course, it's just too much to handle. There's too much pain there. There's just, especially as children, you don't have the mental tools to be able to handle it, you know. So what letting go means is, because of these negative emotions that you've suppressed and repressed since child, these are actually governing your life now, because they are running negative emotional patterns and that kind of habitual cycle that you're stuck in. So a way to get out of this cycle is to let these emotions come to the surface and watch them. Okay, just watch them go by. And don't get emotionally involved with them. Don't judge yourself for watching them. Just watch them go. Okay, And the more you do this, I swear, the more freer you're going to feel, the more you raise your vibration. And by raising your vibration, letting go of these lower negative emotions, letting go of these negative energy states, what you're going to do is be resonating at those higher levels where it's possible for you to attract an abundance of money. It's possible to be in an awesome relationship which you love everything about. It's possible to have the job of your dream. It's possible to wake up happy. It's possible to live a life that you absolutely love. Okay, so the key here is just letting the negative emotions of the past that you have buried deep within come to the surface. Now, how do you do that? It's really such a simple exercise. So as I said before, you just let your negative emotions come to the surface and watch them. Just watch them go. And don't resist them. Don't judge them. Don't judge yourself. Just let them come and go. And instantly, you're going to feel a little lift, a little lighter. I started doing this a few months ago, and I cannot explain the impact it's had on my life. Honestly, it's just the most profound thing anyone can do, and particularly if you've experienced trauma, if you've experienced a negative thing in your life which had a huge impact on you, this should be at the top of your priority list, because your whole life is being governed by your suppressed negative emotions. This is just the most simple and easy and most effective way to just let them come, let them go, raise yourself, raise your vibrations, live the life you want to live. Okay, so guys, try this, even if it's just for a week. Just become aware of your negative emotions as they come and let them be there, let them go. Okay, and let me know in the comments how you find it. I guarantee you your life will change. Now, if you'd like a bit more support on this, I do have a transformation course. You can find the link in the description box. And if you would like coaching from me, I do have 7 spots available. So you can apply. There's an application form down below. Awesome. Peace, guys.